Thank you. Tonight, Indianapolis is preparing to celebrate its 200th birthday.
Yeah, one of the bicentennial board's first orders of business, figuring out what the face of the celebration would be. Wish TV's Sarah Hignite joins us now with how they are calling on the community for help. Sarah.
Brooke and Mike, both the Indianapolis flag and the sesquicentennial logo were both designed through art contests. So when it came time for the commission to decide how they were going to figure out what image or design would represent 200 years of Indianapolis history, they decided what better way to figure that out than to ask the people who have lived that history themselves. The Indianapolis Bicentennial Logo Contest collected more than 120 designs from a diverse group of artists.
It's very interesting to see the themes that people come back with. I mean, obviously, you know, racing and basketball are big themes. Monument Circle is a big theme.
People who submitted designs for the contest ranged in experience, from grade school kids to professional artists.
We want to represent all of the different types of people and different types of places and events and things that make Indianapolis special.
Many artists started their designs by pulling from iconic people, places, and events in Indianapolis's history.
The Soldiers and Sailors Monument is just such a prominent figure in Indianapolis, and I felt like capturing that would definitely sum up part of the ambiance of Indianapolis.
While the artists were given some inspiration to start the project,
the history of the city, legacy, innovation. Indianapolis is a city known for innovation throughout our history, so we wanted those themes to come through in their designs.
Experiences within the city helped to inspire where some artists would take their designs.
The culture, the vibrancy, the energy that the city has to offer.
When it came down to making final decisions, many artists were faced with the same challenge.
200 years of history, although that crossed my mind in some rough drafts, difficult to do in a simplistic form.
They say Indianapolis has a lot of history to try and tastefully fit into one design.
I wanted a history of legacy and to be able to make a statement about, you know, where Indianapolis started to now to the future.
The commission says that they should be able to pick the winning design by the end of the year. Now, the overall winner, they'll win $5,000, but there's also going to be a youth winner that's picked. They'll receive $1,000, and then we will all get to vote on a People's Choice winner, and that design will win $500. Live downtown, I'm Sierra Hignite, Wish TV News 8.